coffee sucks. Just going to say, it's not good coffee. But thank God Halloween's over. No doubt about it. And we are 2 weeks away from actual election day. And, you know, everyone talks about what's happening at the midterms at the federal level, at the state level. Your local elections are probably more important than both of those combined. All right? When it comes down to actual physical difference making right here at home. So, yeah, let's meet some of the candidates running for mayor of Clarksville. Today, it's going to be David Allen. So let's learn about the guy and what's his vision. Yeah, we got this and so much more here today on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
I gotta oil this thing. I don't like the squeak. No. What's going on? My name is Joe Padula. I am a veteran, not a victim. Former Screaming Eagle soldier of the 101st Airborne Division Air Assault, the Mighty Strike Brigade, 2nd Brigade Combat Team. Absolutely. I don't even know what I just said there. Just words came out.
Like every time you talk?
Well, the Army instills that in you. Here, I'll put silly Casey on the screen. What's up, Casey? How you doing?
Hi.
What's up, Bay?
Nothing much.
What's up, David? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, doing all right, man. Good to have you in studio.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
We were supposed to do this last week, but then it just got crazy. Got crazy last week, but thanks for making it in today. I appreciate that. No, absolutely. And we're going to talk all about this good stuff. But hey, I got to tell you, I thank you all, and please make sure to share this video, subscribe to the channels. You know, hit those likes. You know that the YouTube is jerk. Okay, they are jerks. They shadow ban us. Facebook too. You suck also. I'm sorry. I'm venting. Rumble's pretty good. You want to follow us on there and give us a subscribe? Spotify, the whole bit. What's up, Chris Early?
What's going on?
How's the corner seat, all right?
Hot.
Yeah?
I'm in the hot seat today.
Yeah. You got Tim checking in. He says, hello, cats and kittens.
How's it go?
Yeah, pussy.
Pay no mind to that guy.
Joe,
What? Dude, cats and kittens.
stop.
That's what he said.
I'm not getting anyone in trouble today, all right? I'm not going to do it. It's not my job.
You didn't.
It's not my job. But yeah. Before we do get into meeting the candidate, David Allen.
Amanda asked if people still rumble.
Yeah, Rumble's growing bigger than ever.
There you go, Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda. Check out the Joe Padula Show on Rumble. Check out some of the channels that I follow, where you can actually have some free speech and not worry about getting strikes for 4th of July friggin' firework videos.
That you got from that same platform.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's cray. But yeah, let's take a look here real quick. Come on, baby. Yeah. So, I got a crush on Hope Solo. Do you remember who Hope Solo is? She was the goaltender for the U.S. soccer team.
Soccer player.
Yeah. She keeps getting arrested.
For what?
I don't know, but this is like the 3rd time in 5 years.
You would too if you had to put up with Rapino as your teammate.
Oh, but Hope Solo. So, yeah, so real quick. All right, so I took a nap. New police body cam shows moment dazed ex-soccer star Hope Solo is yanked from her car and arrested for a DWI after being found passed out in a Walmart parking lot. Oh, no.
With their kids in the back.
With her two.
At least she
with
wasn't
her
driving
two-year-old
them.
twins in the back. So newly released footage shows Hope Solo on the night of her DWI arrest. Solo claims to have been taking a nap. It's a good one, right? Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Nah. Beep, 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 beep. Right? You do the fakes. Beep, 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 beep.
I don't think people actually do that.
Yeah. You do the over-embellished snore. Yeah. The cop catches you with one eye open. Oh, damn it. So, yeah, she claims to have been taking a nap with the engine on and her car still running. She's yanked from the car and handcuffed while her 2-year-old twins, they cry. Wah. That's what they said. Solo was convicted, but did not have to serve her her 30-day prison sentence. Bay, why do you think she didn't have to serve? Because she's Hope Solo?
I don't know.
I feel like nobody is serving their prison sentences.
What's
these
he
days.
under the influence or
kidding.
something?
I don't know. What's this? Is she a masker? Oh,
I think some places require it, so you got to have it. Like going into the VA, they still require it.
Oh, I don't wear one in there. I just bring my my Yankees out. They back off. Yeah, so there you go. Hope Solo. My girl. Too bad. David, are you on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You should get back on it more.
I do.
Yeah, Twitter's doing pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, nothing has changed as policy-wise, but since Elon bought this thing, it has been fantastic. But yesterday was Halloween, so we was out partying. Yeah, good for him. Real quick, Michigan neighborhood shuts down trick-or-treat Halloween festivities after a vacant house is found infested with cockroaches, and health officials fear they may travel home with kids. They're telling us to eat the bugs, might as well.
I mean,
I don't know about this one. Halloween was ruined in one Michigan neighborhood after a vacant home was found riddled with roaches and deemed unsafe for trick-or-treaters, with city officials. Do we have this?
Vacant home?
Yeah.
so
So I don't get it.
I'm
Why are they going to that house?
Was it a party?
So, well, the red shingled zombie house, located on 20th Street and Wyandotte.
I know where that is.
No, you don't. In Detroit.
Yeah. It's like down the street from the White House with the black roof.
No, it's a city approximately, I'm guessing about 11 miles south of Detroit. Well, it was closed by officials on Monday for fear partygoers might step on cockroach eggs and spread the vermin through their homes. Ew. Residents in the areas were issued a letter of Wyandotte's city engineer. All right. Disgusting. And nearly 40% of small businesses in the U.S. failed to pay rent in October. Damn it.
Ooh, 40%?
Man, we got to fix this. I'm ready to talk some politics, some policies with our guest today. But before we do, meet the candidate with David Allen. Casey, have you ever been scuba diving?
No, I've been snorkeling.
It's been snorkeling? Mm-hmm. Well, hold on. I got a special machine. We can go test it out.
I'm excited.
Let's go dive.
Let's do it.
All right, so
Can we?
there we go. Let's go dive.
It's the Joe Padula Show.
Oh, no. So, yes, look at that. Water dogs. So, yeah, if you guys want, hey, please don't breathe too heavy. We don't have much air inside this thing.
Water Dogs doesn't have this contraption, though. You're misleading.
This is my contraption, and we're checking out Water Dogs scuba dive.
But you're misleading
Please,
people. They're going to go there and want to get in a bubble.
Turning up the radio. Yeah, so Water Dogs Scuba and Safety.
I just want to save you from lawsuits.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah, definitely go check it out. I mean, some tough times out there.
This is Casey Bryant with local Clarksville.
How you doing that?
Who's that?
How you doing that without moving your mouth? So, yeah. Waterdogs-scuba.com. Yeah, they got a couple trips coming up, too. Like, you get to go travel and check out these, these battleships that were sunk. Mm-hmm. I think that's very cool.
They do a really cool thing for Halloween, too. It's over,
pumpkin
but
carving.
yeah, underwater. How cool is that?
All right, let me open up these windows.
It's hot.
There you go. Waterdogs-scuba.com. All right, back to it. Meeting the musician. Yeah, look at him. Such a handsome dude, too. David Allen for mayor. So let me pull up the article. This is from Clarksville Now, such outstanding journalism they do over there. Sarcasm, by the way.
Sorry, I had something caught in my throat.
Did you see before we get into David, did you see the BS they did with VIP Magazine?
No.
Yeah.
That article?
What they do?
It was all BS.
About what?
They put out...
Say that she stole money or something.
They haven't paid the $60,000 to the boys and girls. And then you read by the fourth paragraph, they were never owed the money. Here's the thing with, and don't get me wrong, okay? I used to work for 5 Star.
Isn't VIP
right?
competition with
Yes,
them?
that's exactly what it is. That's why they did that hit piece.
So dumb.
To be honest.
Really?
I would sue.
Right.
I would sue for defamation.
Yo.
Okay? Sorry. Didn't mean to get off on a rant here. But it's true. It's true. I used to work for these guys.
Ray Epps is in the room.
Oh, Ray Epps. I love it. I love that Ray Epps follows the page now. But, David, here we go. Okay. You want to run for city mayor of a city of about 200,000 people. It's a big, growing city. Why?
I like to serve my city. I've born and raised here. I've watched the changes that happen in Clarksville, some good and some not so good. And here recently, we have not been keeping up with the growth of the city.
Okay, we are growing fast, all right? Let's start off with the good. What's some of the goods that you've seen throughout the years? And a city council person as well, huh? How long were you city council for?
I was city councilman for Ward 8 for 12 years.
Yeah, that's a lot of
I
years.
termed out.
You turned out. They're like, get out. That's it, 8. You're done. Now, okay, so what's some of the good that you've seen through the years?
I've seen local projects and things get done. Liberty Park, your Blue Ways, Strawberry Alley. We know what it looked like before. If you've been here a while, you know what it looked like before and what it looks like now. Our greenways, they all were on my watch. I participated. I watched those things happen.
What's the truth about? I hear tell that the aquarium in Chattanooga, that they offered to have it here back in the day. Did you ever hear that?
Yes, I've heard that.
What happened with that?
I cannot tell you.
Damn.
I just heard rumors.
Damn, I tried.
I cannot tell you.
Because
but I
they
just
wanted
heard
Clarksville.
Yeah.
And that would have been awesome.
That would have been cool.
Right. But no. But nonetheless. All right. So, okay. Yeah, we got a lot of growth. We got, of course, traffic we could talk about. But why? What are some of the bad things that you think that you can address or at least get the ball rolling on to get them fixed?
Well, I'll tell you this. My first four years, when I came on the council, it was the first couple of years, things were rolling. And I thought, this is the way I like to see. This is what I ran for. See things get going. We had projects. We planned them out. We funded them. We watched them be completed. We were there for the ribbon cutting. Next project.
That's right.
But for the last, and I have to say, for the last 2 administrations, you can't say that. When you ask what was done, people, it takes them a while.
Well, I find it interesting. And, you know, I like Mr. Pitts. You know, I see him at all the events. You know, hey, Joe. And he gives me a shout out every time. And, yeah, I voted for him in the last election.
So did I.
But I don't understand why he kept on McMillan's team. Do you know what I mean? Like, he ran against McMillan, but he kept a lot of McMillan's people on.
Is that a normal thing? Do they normally let the team go?
I don't know that. You know, like say, you know, I voted for Trump. Why would he take on Hillary Clinton's team in 2016 onto his team? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. And I'm confused this year. I really am. There was a lot of the pandemic, okay, really, really got people thinking. They got people exposed to like, okay, now I really do understand local government does play a big role in my life or does not play a role in my life. Right. So the wake-up call. What do you say? What are some of the things you want to do, David?
My number one thing is infrastructure. And I don't care what party you are. Every party agrees that the government is responsible for the infrastructure.
Okay, it's easy to say it, you know? Like, because you got to deal with state roads, you got to deal with the county roads, you got to deal with the city roads, because it's all different entities. So what's the way that you want to put the focus on infrastructure and fixing it?
Well, first of all, I'll say this. The city has not built a road since Ted Crozier Boulevard.
And how long ago was that, would you say?
25.
Come on.
Literally.
Really?
Yeah, late 90s.
No.
When I tell you,
Can we get that mic up a little bit more?
Yeah.
Got people saying that it's low.
Oh, okay. All right, David, how about that? Is that
the
better?
city has not built a road
That's better, yeah.
since Ted Crozier Boulevard.
Why do you think that is? No
Everybody-
money?
I don't think it's lack of funds. I think it's just lack of priorities.
So what roads would you like to build, or where? Where do you think a city would get approval to build the road?
Well, we have a 2020 plan, 2020 plus plan,
Uh-huh.
which really there's some good in it. I'm not going to say the whole plan is no good.
Yeah, I like that roundabout idea. You know.
I'll just say
Yeah.
it's not enough, and a lot of it was not thought out well.
Right.
And I've given examples of how, when I explain it to people, it's like they go look at the plan, and it's like you don't have to take my word for it. Look at the plan, and you know where I'm saying, and look at the timeline. It just does not make sense. Perfect example. You know they're talking about the Spring Creek Connector, which connects Wilma Rudolph over to Trenton Road.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
It's going to come out at Kennedy Lane.
Okay.
Which is at the top of that hill.
Uh-huh.
So you have a 2-lane road.
That's right.
You're going to take traffic from Wilma and bring it over to Trenton. It's expected to be done, according to the plan, by 2024.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Have they broke ground yet?
No.
They better hurry up then.
Right, exactly. But if you ask them when the state is planning to widen Trenton,
Yeah.
they will tell you that at the earliest, it's 2026. So you're talking about 2 years of dumping traffic onto a 2-lane highway that's already backed up, when all you had to do was take your plan and extend it all the way over to Needmore, which you plan on making a 5-lane highway. Why would you stop at Trenton?
Yeah.
A 2-lane road.
Yeah.
And I can't make this up. You can go look at the plan. Look at the plan. And
Why?
examine it.
Why did they?
Good question.
There's got to be a reason.
No.
Lazy.
I don't know.
Wild
I really don't
raccoons,
know. But I'm not an
wildlife.
engineer.
Right.
But I'm just and I may not be the sharpest knife in the drawer.
They didn't want to disrupt the mosquito habitats over there.
Jessica has a question. She's asked it twice.
What is Jessica? Oh, what's up, Geiger? How you doing? Jessica goes, excuse me, sir. Are you going to get rid of the sunshine law? And the sunshine law, if I understand, is if there's going to be political conversation between elected officials, it has to be done in the public and not
How it's supposed to be, right?
Right.
Well, I would love to do away with the sunshine law, but it's something that's a state
That's
done on
at the
state
state,
level.
yeah.
And they passed it, and it's for everybody below them. It's not for them.
Oh, it's not for Tennessee State Senate?
No.
Oh, come on.
They are not governed by the sunshine law.
No. Yeah? So they go to the bars all the time and have their talks.
They are not governed by the sunshine law.
I would love to go to those bars. Yeah. Well, you know, times are tough economically, okay, for a lot of people, a lot of businesses, inflation and everything. Was there a tax just voted on at the city?
It was last year.
What was that tax?
20-cent tax increase.
A 20-cent tax, which is 20 cents on the dollar, so which is a 20% tax?
Like 20%.
Why was this done?
Well, in my reading, I was not on the council.
Right.
But in my
I'm not saying you
but
were
in
for
my-
this,
in
right?
my reading, it was stated to us that it would be for the 2020 plan. That every dime of the tax increase would go toward the 2020 plan. Well, it's been a year, and I just received my tax bill from the city. And
How'd it look?
It's gone up,
Of course.
but I hadn't seen any new roads, or I hadn't seen any roads widen.
Well, when's that roundabout? They were very happy about this roundabout over by the Walmart.
They were very happy about the roundabout, and I'm told that it's a utility problem, and AT&T getting them to move their lines. Well, I just fail to believe that if I'm the mayor of Clarksville, Tennessee, and we're widening roads and we're building something, that AT&T is going to be in the way.
Right.
I mean, hey, you can come. Whatever we have to do to make sure this doesn't happen, it will never happen.
Now-
you can't hold up progress. So that's what I'm told is the reason.
There's a lot of people upset about that tax being increased too, and it was explained to me pretty good. Headlines with Denny the Bull is a show. They're off season at the moment, but he brought up a good question. Where, all right, you got all these people coming in to live here in Clarksville, which is fantastic. Doesn't that mean there is more revenue, more taxes being paid?
There is.
to the city, so why have to increase?
There is, but the growth is not enough to offset. You think about it. You have paving, asphalt goes up every year.
Please watch your mouth, sir, on the show, okay? Thank you.
Asphalt goes up every year. Roads, cars go up every year. Health insurance for the employees go up every year. All the employees deserve raises and cost to increase.
I don't think all of them do, but that's just my opinion.
Well,
Some do.
well, I'm like this. My philosophy is if you're not doing your job well enough for a raise, then you're not doing your job well enough to have the job.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
That's my philosophy.
Yeah, I get it. I get
I
it.
mean, if
you
I'm
know.
not doing good enough for you to give me a raise,
Can I get a raise, Joe?
Yeah, double what you get now.
All right, I appreciate it.
That's 2 cups of coffee he gets.
and then, but I'll tell you, it's kind of like paying into Social Security. And I try to educate people based on what I know.
Mm-hmm.
Developments. People talk about developments in the building, but the thing about a development, when you think about it, the developer, he buys the land, he pays for everything: the roads, the sidewalks, everything. The city does not invest a dime into that subdivision. They pay for everything. Once it's done, then they turn the roads over and the sidewalks and all that is turned over to the city. Well, with the exception of fire service and police service, generally the city goes about maybe a street light or two, 10 or 12 years before they have to even put anything into these subdivisions. And all these subdivisions are paying taxes from day one.
Who's in charge of the timing of the lights, too? I'd like to talk to them.
Oh,
It's the
yes,
street
please.
department.
Yes, the traffic light guy.
Yes,
Yeah, that's right.
It's the street department. We do have a new guy down at the street department, and but the thing is, I would like to see the synchronization of lights.
Right.
It's
Yes.
something that you can't just do
Amen.
for one time,
Right,
two
right,
times.
right.
It's like an ongoing thing.
Absolutely.
Ongoing, constant.
Yeah.
Because you have to go out there and see what's going on.
Traffic patterns are
Watch.
changing
Exactly.
all the time.
There's no reason it should
Absolutely.
take 2 hours to get from one side of Wilma Rudolph to the other.
Right.
No reason.
I have a plan to fix that.
What's your plan, Chris, to fix that?
Prevent all left-hand turns. You can only make a right out of those out of those places. The left-hand turns are done at lights.
Oh no, I hear you. I'm
You got
all
one
for
traffic
it.
flow or you're out of light.
I hate these. I shouldn't say hates, but yes, I hate people that make lefts on Wilma. I really do.
Because you figure they stop 6 lanes of traffic so that one car can make a left into these parking lots.
That's how accident happens.
No, I'm not saying left from the turning lane. I'm saying left from the parking lot.
Yeah.
Right,
I know exactly what you're talking
But
about.
you got the same people coming out 6 lanes from the parking lot, making a left, going across, and getting smashed by a semi.
How about the gall of some people who believe they are traffic directors? Okay, while they're driving cars,
Oh, that'll get you.
and they stop and they see someone in the turning lane, and you got 3 lanes.
Yeah.
Okay. All of a sudden, now you're in charge of all 3 lanes, including the turning lane, and you should see the face they go as they do the wave on. I'm good people. Come on. I have no idea about this Ford F-150 about doing 40 miles an hour. That's about to plow you, but come on.
Yeah. Right.
Right. Which is illegal because you can't direct traffic.
Tim suggests jug handles for all?
Jug handles is great.
No, it's not. It's horrible.
No, jug handles are fantastic. They're like ramps, but again, it really is. You're talking about city roads, county roads, state roads. It is a complicated process to get stuff done.
is.
I get that.
It is. And when you're trying to retrofit, it's hard.
Yeah.
When you take a new area that's being freshly developed, you already know what to do. I was talking to a guy, and he said Clarksville really missed the boat back in the 70s when they put the interstate where it was instead of bringing it through town.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I got to doing some research on it. I'm like, this guy's right.
And this guy's right. You know, getting along with the county. What?
That was going to be my one
Go for
question.
it. Go for it. Ask
I
it,
feel
Casey.
like I work a lot with the city and the county with events and things like that. And from my perspective, it's a nightmare because they don't get along for the most part. And so if you're doing an event, say at the Downtown Commons, the county owns the Downtown Commons, the city owns the streets around it. And so you have to coordinate with both of them. And they don't talk to each other very well. So how how do you fix that?
Well, it's a mindset, and it starts at the top. I believe that generally the leader sets the tone, and once the tone is set, everyone else just kind of falls in line. I do think, even as the county, working with the county, and I've seen so much, and I just call names and just say what I feel about this. All growing up, I never saw the county investing anything but the county. Mayor Durrett came along,
Right.
and just like he changed things so much for the better.
Downtown Commons, that multi-purpose, the F&M
well,
Bank Arena, I
Well,
guess we could say.
The thing is, everybody that's in the city is a county taxpayer.
Yeah, that's right.
So what's wrong with spending some county money
In the city.
in the city?
The city limits,
when
right.
more of the county lives in the city.
That's right. And don't get me wrong, the county area is a large area too, but I mean, you're right. I mean, oof. Well, we can get into consolidation,
And so
but that's
they work
the big
together.
C word.
Yeah,
But there's, I
they
feel like
work
there's
together.
there's so much just
There
back
is.
hatred, or there's something like it's obvious, it's in the air. Anytime you mention the county to the city or the city to the county, that's a lot of work to fix.
Ray Epps,
But-
keep an eye on your road commissions. Ooh, do we have road commissions? I want to be on that.
That
Are
would
you gonna
be
let
your-
him answer my question?
Yeah, go for
That
it.
was my
Sorry.
one question.
Sorry, yes.
I think, like I said, it starts at the top. It's good for the two mayors to have a good relationship, to be able to sit down, talk things out, iron out their differences, because really, we're all dependent on both of them to help make things happen. And as the leadership goes, so goes the rest. You set the tone. Look, they are not the enemy. We're all here working.
Yeah, that's
to
right.
put on this event, to do this thing, and guess who's benefiting? All the citizens.
Hey, Dave, can you get closer to that microphone? Thank you,
County and city, they're benefiting. And so you have to set that tone. And as the mayor, I would set that tone. Let's work together. Things go better when we work together,
Yeah, it's the truth.
even on the council. And I hope you get there.
How you been? What are you finding out on the campaign trail? What are you learning out there?
I'm learning that people want change. People are ready for a change. I equate being elected to being hired. You hire somebody, they give you their resume, you hire them. If they don't do the job, then you fire them. It's simple.
That's right.
Here's what I said I was going to do. If I do it, I'm good. If I don't do it,
But the
next.
downside is that you don't always get to see the workings. People want change, and they want change right away.
Yeah.
Not everything happens right away.
That's
so
true. That's true. Not everything happens, but you have to be working toward
right.
what you said you were going to do.
Oh,
If
absolutely.
I run for office and I say I want to be a uniter of the council,
Yeah.
and then I win the mayor, and then we still keep having 6-hour meetings, and there's bickering back and forth. Well, you said you was going to bring everybody
Together.
not to agree, but at least where we can respectfully discuss whatever and move on.
Now, I know it's like a Monday morning quarterback question or whatever, but anything you would have done different if you were mayor during the pandemic there? Anything that stood out for you that was like, yo.
That's a pressure question.
Yeah, I know.
Anything what I have done.
You gonna make
differently.
people mad.
There were some things that were put in place that I thought were really overreaching.
Yeah, of course.
Of
yeah.
course, as the pastor of a church, and
Yeah, what was that? How
and
could,
I was just
how
determined.
could you-
Oh, well, I'll tell you.
How could
I'll
you
tell you
d-
what we did personally.
these religion?
There were we missed a total of 2 Sundays.
All right,
during
that's
the
not
whole
bad. That's
pandemic.
right. That's right. That's not bad.
And what I said was, as long as they give us the option, I didn't care about, as long as we weren't breaking the law, then we were going to have service.
Right, and
And
that's
those that wanted to come, they come. And I'm not going to chastise you if you choose not to
Yeah.
come. But by all means, for those who want to come, we're not going to close doors. We're not going to shut the shop down.
well, that's another thing too. You said as long as we're not breaking the laws, these mandates never went through an elected process.
No.
You know what I mean? Like city council or county commission never,
Well,
Hey,
they were governmental executive orders.
right. Oh, and that's what I learned. Like, whoa.
Oh yeah, they were government.
Whoa, chill out with
But
the
you have to know
overreach.
we've never experienced anything like that.
I
We've
totally
never,
understand.
Never ever.
I
experienced
totally
it.
understand.
And prayerfully, we'll never experience anything like that again.
And I'll tell you, and I'm not saying here was handled poorly because I got to see how things were handled back in Jersey and New York, and that was totalitarianism over there. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad over here. We didn't have monarchs running our lives,
Right.
Like in Jersey.
Or New York.
Oh, friggin' forget about it. See the people foaming at the mouth with power. It was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, here, I'm going to be on your website here, and the link's in the video description, votedavidallen.com. There he is, such a handsome man. And when did you get married, David?
I've been married for 5 years now.
Where'd you meet your wife?
I met her at a Leadership Clarksville event.
Oh, so you guys were at a Leadership Clarksville event.
I'm the class of 2015, the best class.
She was
Okay.
giving you the eye, just so you
She's
know.
the class of 2016.
Uh-huh.
Well, the class before has to host an event
Mm-hmm. That's right, that's
for
right.
the incoming
Yeah.
class. And so that's why I met her.
And what'd you go up and say to her that lured her in?
We were just talking.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we were just talking.
Okay.
Welcome. I mean, that would be my first guess. Welcome to Leadership Clarksville.
Welcome to Leadership Clarksville. How you doing?
I knew her before, and she used to be my daughter's dance instructor. So I knew her before.
Ah, the pieces are falling together now.
What are you playing?
Yeah, Leadership Clarksville. It's better than Tinder, where you can swipe right physically. Yeah, did you just like go up to her and just swipe right? You threw it to the right? No, didn't work out like that. Imagine just doing that. Just go in there. Nope, left. Nope, left. Wait. I mean, super swipe.
I mean,
That's up. I'm guessing.
I'm not surprised that you actually know what the motions of Tinder are.
Bay told me.
Yeah.
I'm not even on Tinder.
So yeah,
Anymore.
we're on the website. Let me turn off this porn music. Sorry. Okay. Yes. Now here it is. Check it out. VoteDavidAllen.com. The link is in the video description. If you want more details, if you want to contact, you want to ask some questions. Okay. Josh Lane. Yeah, he talked about Cuomo.
There are a couple questions that were asked that we didn't get to.
What were some of those questions? Maybe.
I don't remember.
County
up
wants
there.
to keep it county. This is from Josh Lane. What's up, Josh? We've had some questionable actions from prior mayors, and a lot of people out in the county don't trust or want the actions of the city politics. Well, Josh Lane, I'm sorry when we're going to have to force consolidation down your throat. Oh, sorry.
Tim wants
Sorry, I
a
didn't mean to
light
say that.
rail. I think Tim said we need to do a light rail in Clarksville.
He goes, at 200,000 people, Clarksville needs to start thinking about light rail. Maybe
Well-
downtown to the base.
Do you know, David, do you know much about what's happening in the Tennessee State Senate? So, at the federal level, Amtrak is doing their line from Memphis to Atlanta. You know, because they threw names of cities in the hat with the highest crimes, and those two came out. So they're going to make a train to go from there. So our state senators of Middle Tennessee area, they're like, hold on, let's make a proposal. So the proposal is that train from Memphis stops in Jackson, goes to Clarksville, goes to Nashville, goes to Murfreesboro, Chattanooga, Knoxville, Memphis, Atlanta. That'd be great. We get a line back and forth from Clarksville and Nashville, which would be great because then I wouldn't have to ask people for rides to the airport. Right. So yeah, that's just what I heard.
That would be fun.
That'd be great.
I've heard something like that, but it's certainly going to have to come from the federal level.
That's right.
As you know,
That's
the
right.
state level, we're a pay-as-you-go transportation state, which is good.
Yeah.
It's got its pros and cons. You know, we're not in debt. We're not bankrupt. We're fiscally sound.
Yeah. So I hope the state senators have those non-sunshine law conversations and get that done. Right. Absolutely.
That would be great.
That would be great. What about building up? There's a movement called Clarksville Elevated. Right. What are your thoughts?
I am all for building up.
Building up.
We've got to get out of this small town mentality.
Isn't that though one of the reasons why a lot of people move here? Is because it is a small town feel with a city
Not
with
no mo.
city vibes.
It
Well,
is.
you
It
have
is,
plenty of
but you have
area
to
for
know.
small town
Okay.
vibes.
There are some things that are in your control. There are some things that are out of your control. I love Clarksville. I'm a native, born and raised here, so I love it, and so do other people. For the same reason I stay here.
That's right.
They want to come here,
The same reason why I stayed here.
and so we can't
Right.
just say, "Well, we got to stop the growth and stop." Okay, what do we do? No more people coming to Clarksville.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just unheard of. You can't do that, and so you have to learn how to deal and work with the growth that we have. I mean, and building up, it's something I definitely think we should do. When our church, we relocated from downtown. We were on the corner of Main University and Main.
That's right.
And we relocated. We sold our building, and we had purchased 10 acres out on Needmore Road in '07, and we built out there. Well, the builders, they had to get a special variance to be able to go up one more floor on that complex, because that was the only way they was going to be able to make it profitable. Well,
They had to build up, right?
yes, they had to build up. And then I was told that we don't have a fire truck that goes that high.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, "Wait a
I've heard
minute.
this before.
I don't think Nashville has a truck that goes up to the top of the Batman
Yes.
building.
I've heard that excuse before. The fire truck, the ladders don't go up that high. And I said the same thing. Well, in New York, we have freaking tall buildings, you know?
Yeah. I mean, and what city doesn't have a? To be honest, you think about it. What major city or anything that you think of that doesn't have a skyline? Our skyline is Clarksville is the F&M building.
Yeah. And we got some beautiful spires that could really be nice on some tall buildings.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Right.
That is something that I definitely want to see changed. I don't want.
Another rumor, though, I heard is that we can't build up. Where are you going? No, we're about to close out. Have a seat, all right? We're about to close out, okay?
2 minutes.
All right. We'll close in 1 minute.
I'll
Oh,
be late to get my kids.
man,
I was trying to sneak.
what are you doing? Making me sound like the dad from Independence Day.
Oh my gosh. Well, I
my
really
David.
have to hurry. I
Oh.
have to be at 6 o'clock.
You'd all be dead if it wasn't for my
Bye,
son
guys.
David. We can't build up because there's what do they call it? Sinkholes, right? Was that right?
Yeah, that was the same.
Yeah. What are they saying? Right. All right.
Milan
no
is about
sense
to
to
do
me.
a big building downtown.
Oh, yeah?
he
The
is.
biggest one yet.
The biggest one yet.
You
Yeah.
know what the biggest building from sidewalk to all the way to the top is in Clarksville?
The museum,
No.
No.
But it's near the museum.
the courthouse.
It is near the courthouse.
Talk about the parking garage.
It is that crappy, looks like a crack house apartment building over by the press.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
Regal.
about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Used to be
tallest.
Royal Tower.
Royal, right.
Yeah.
The tallest building
It is.
in all of Clarksville,
Yes.
and it looks and smells like meth. I'm just saying. Right. We got to fix that. But David, once again, check out the votedavidallen.com. The link is in this video description. Thanks for hanging out with us. I wanted to go longer, but Casey,
Shut up.
it's all about her.
It's not. You could keep going. I know I make the show. I know.
David, you got anything before we get out of here?
No, I just asked that you.
Oh yeah. She
We
knows.
go out with we've had over 13,000 people to vote already. Numbers are still low.
That's a decent number though for early.
No.
I know. Believe you me, I want it more. Let me rephrase it.
yeah.
I didn't expect that number.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just asked you to get out and vote. It's time for a change. And I'm David Allen, running for city mayor. Let's get moving.
There it is. Casey, you got anything before you rudely leave?
No.
Come on, one thing. You got to
Like
have one
what?
thing.
Like a question?
No, what's one thing you learned today on the show?
Oh, I learned. Well, you always ask me first. It's such a pressure.
Then you should know it's about to be asked.
I know. I learned that David Allen is ready to move Clarksville.
Where's he gonna move Clarksville to?
He's gonna make
Jackson.
us on the move.
Did you just hear what she did? She just derailed your whole campaign.
He said, "Let's get moving."
Let's get moving.
David Allen's want to move Clarksville. What are you talking?
Make Clarksville great again.
Yes, he's going to increase our taxes. Chris, you anything before
None
we
of
get out of
that's
here?
true, by the way.
No.
Love one another and put down your damn phones when you drive.
Yeah, especially when you're making a left out of Wilma. Right.
Right?
Bay?
Traffic sucks.
Traffic sucks.
I learned something today.
What'd you learn, David?
I learned that was a good. I never thought about that idea.
What's that?
And now it's like
Which one?
the no left turn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or just make a separate
I'm
entrance to
never-
all of those shops.
It's
well, yeah,
gotta
most
be
of the
a-
time they have service roads in the
It's
back.
got to
Yep.
be a law in the
It
books
wasn't
already.
built that way.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. I want to thank you for allowing us, enabling us.
You got
to,
trivia tonight, though.
Yes, that's right, Bay. This is true. We got R-rated trivia at the Tennessee Valley Brewing Company. So,
Which is so fun, by the way.
yeah, it is a good time. Yeah,
It is a very good time.
yeah. So yeah, come on out, have fun.
Don't bring the kid.
Yeah, don't bring the kid, but you
No.
know, have a beer or two. All right, thank you for allowing us, enabling us to have a conversation here on the Joe Padula Show.
Absolutely.
It's not ready for that yet.
Got
America's
it.
Party with a Purpose. Absolutely.
Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.
Non-stop Vegas action has arrived. Oak Grove Gaming is now open. Experience a whole lot of Vegas fun, minus the flight, at Oak Grove Gaming. Spin and win big on over 1,300 of the latest and greatest games. Indulge and eat like a king at our 4 fantastic restaurants. Live it up at the lively bars and lounges. Conveniently located off I-24